You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I am telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Oh, Kurt's here. Come in, come in. Oh, it's so good to see you, sweetie. Oh, let me look at you. Oh, you're so handsome. Oh, who is this?
Mom, this is Willow, my girlfriend.
It's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for having me.
This
Yeah.
is for you.
There you
Oh, how sweet. I can use this to cook with. Let me take your coat.
go. Thank you.
Perfect.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, the family had gathered for a feast full of doubts.
David, turn that damn TV off.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Lights had been strung, gifts had been flung, and in the air, chaos hung.
Okay, everybody shut up. Kurt's here. Oh, and this is his friend.
Oh, girlfriend.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Willow.
Oh, yes, like the droopy tree. I didn't know she was coming. Oh, Kurt, you remember Katie from next door?
Sure. Hey.
Hey.
Can you believe she was gonna spend Christmas Eve all alone?
Oh, no, that's not true.
And she's basically family. I mean, you two used to bathe together when you were younger.
All right.
Martha, you're embarrassing yourself.
As the family sipped on wine, emotions would run wild. The plot to spark a love connection would only thicken with a stranger in the house. This night was destined to unravel a web of lies and untruths.
Web of lies.
Yeah, that's dramatic.
Who's saying that?
Am I the stranger here?
Okay, I know what that is. It's that damned elf on the shelf over there! Probably a government recording device. Big Brother is watching.
As everyone settled, eating their bread, conspiracy theories danced in their heads.
Could it be?
Oh, God, Pop's dead, Mom.
That voice is not your father from beyond the grave, Martha.
Martha's father had passed away in January, shortly after last year's holiday festivities. Her delusions of his apparition could largely be due to the copious amounts of a certain potato-based libation she had ingested.
I think he's talking about the vodka.
I'm not drunk,
She was,
but I'm not.
but she was.
Okay, who is doing that? Just please stop.
But the revelations wouldn't stop, and the night would continue in a true, all-is-revealed nightmare before Christmas.
Okay, that's enough. We don't have to listen to you, whatever you are. Just leave this house before we call the police.
It's funny Uncle Donald would mention the police, as he'd spent the previous night in a prison cell.
Surprise, surprise. What was it this time, Don?
Oh, wait, let me guess. Okay, I just love this game. Did you go streaking across a high school football field again?
That was one time, and it was ages ago.
It was almost exactly 10 years ago, at the penultimate game of Kurt's football career. The streaking incident created such chaos and distraction that the team lost 56-3, and the talent scout who attended was rendered unimpressed. Kurt has never forgiven his uncle for this.
We all know what happened.
I feel like I've heard this story before.
She had heard the story. It had played continuously on the local news cycle for 2 weeks straight due to an unfortunate battle with frostbite.
Lost a testicle.
God. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun night.
Oh, Claire, show some respect.
For what? Uncle Don's ball?
Don't be so vulgar.
Perhaps Claire's vulgarity would have been toned down had she not been incredibly high.
Shut up! No, I'm not.
Martha and David exchange looks of disappointment, but then they both remember that Claire is their adopted daughter, so her words and actions are not biologically their fault.
I'm sorry. Say what now?
Claire was unaware of her adoption status, and this news, combined with the marijuana she smoked earlier, would surely send her into an existential tailspin.
Are you kidding me? How could you keep this from me? My whole life has been a lie.
I knew this dinner was a bad idea.
That was true. David had thought that this dinner would be a bad idea. His sourness toward the occasion was caused by how little he cared for spending time with his family. Most days, as David trudges home from work, he fantasizes about driving far, far away and never returning. He often wonders if he'd even be able to fake his own death.
Haven't we all?
Martha's feigned surprise is ironic, as she too had been thinking about running away with her Zumba instructor.
Nice.
He was a petite Latin man who only thought of Martha as the older lady with the excellent high knees and hip hulas in the back of his class. But Martha often found herself fantasizing about a life with Paolo in Punta Cana.
Oh, that's not true.
Realizing that she was one of the few without truthful revelations, the neighbor's daughter was eager to leave.
Thank you for the invitation, Mrs. Cartwright, but I really think I should get going.
Oh, no, please don't go. I want you to stay.
But the awkward tension had become too much. Martha's attempt to play matchmaker had failed.
Matchmaker?
Oh, well, I think the two of you would make such a lovely couple.
The neighbor's daughter.
It's Katie, please.
Katie,
Thank you.
The neighbor's daughter.
Oh.
thrilled by the idea of having Kurt in her bed later, sits back down.
Oh no, that's not true, and I'm still standing.
For the neighbor's daughter always had Kurt in her bed.
No, please don't.
For years, she kept a body pillow in the empty space next to her at night,
I'll stay, just please stop talking.
with a photo of Kurt's face pinned to the top of it.
Oh my God.
The neighbor's daughter had been in love with the Cartwright's son since they were 6 years old.
I had no idea, but I'm with Willow.
They were in fact engaged.
Engaged?
Their betrothal began during the last Christmas season. But Martha's fainting spell was only a ruse.
Okay, I think we've all had enough of this voice. John, you're gonna break it. At least turn the water on. That ought to do it.
Thank God.
What a relief.
What a murderous tirade.
Son of a bitch!
And it wasn't just Uncle Donald who had death on their minds. Martha had thought not once, but twice about how much antifreeze it would take before a drink started tasting antifreezy.
Oh, no.
Today,
No.
Are you trying to kill me?
Oh, no. It was just something I saw on TV.
And who else were you thinking about murdering? Mom? Maybe your adopted daughter?
Oh, come on. This voice, it's trying to pit us all against each other. I would never hurt any of you.
just then, Martha had an undeniable urge to smoke a cigarette. She thought about her secret smoke stash hidden in the broken terracotta flower pot beneath the window on the back patio. She pictured herself sitting on the cement steps and inhaling the cool nicotine-tinged air.
I thought you quit.
I did. This voice is lying.
Clearly, you're the only one lying, Mom. Or maybe I should start calling you Martha.
Earlier that day, Katie patiently sat for hours staring out her bedroom window, hoping to catch a glimpse of Kurt's hot, naked body, as she had many times in high school. While there, she observed Martha risking frostbite to sneak her 5th cigarette of the day. At the same time, she also witnessed Claire hanging out of the upstairs bathroom window with a doobie dangling from her lip.
Okay, yeah, they already know I'm stoned. Stupid voice.
I'm really uncomfortable. I'm going to go.
Oh, let me help you get cleaned up, sugar.
The neighbor's daughter should be forewarned. The previous night's prison cell stay was caused by Donald calling an undercover cop sugar. In his defense, she was dressed as a prostitute.
Appreciate that.
You shouldn't.
Oh, Katie left.
Mom, please. I love Willow.
Oh, love is overrated.
Kurt and Willow's love story is a tale as old as time. They met at a bar and ditched their original right swipe dates for each other's company over weak babe breezes and stale, undersalted French fries.
Oh, c'est romantique.
You know, it kind of was. Our eyes just met across the bar, and there was this instant spark. Love at first sight.
A dating app? Really? Whatever happened to meeting people the old-fashioned way?
Yeah, why can't you guys meet each other the old-fashioned way?
That's actually very hard to do nowadays.
Oh, shut up.
Excuse me?
This stranger to the family was appalled by the lack of respect her fiancé's mother had shown her. Kurt had promised a night filled with laughter and festive family traditions. Instead, she was faced with Judas-like betrayal and deceit.
Yeah, what the voice said. Is she the reason you dropped out of law school?
You dropped out of law school?
It wasn't for me.
Kurt really hoped that his lie was convincing sounding, because the truth of the matter was that he don't.
Stop! I'd like to rescind my lie right now. I can do that, right? Please let me do that.
Was that he was not so politely asked to permanently remove himself from law school.
Tisk, tisk.
You got kicked out?
Technically.
I'm very disappointed in you, son.
Me too.
He also failed to share with his loved ones the reason for his expulsion.
Jesus, please stop talking.
He had been sleeping with one of his professors.
You're cheating on me.
No, are you going to believe this voice, really? I would never do that to you.
But that was also a lie. Kurt and Professor Carolina Watkins have plans to meet up tonight under the full moon of midnight to exchange gifts. And by gifts, I mean sex.
They know what you mean!
You are a terrible person. You are all terrible people.
Their exit was for the best, as Kurt's ex-fiancée was a perpetual shoplifter of premium brand clothing items whose actions were being monitored by the federal government.
Enough! Who are you and how do you know all this?
Merry Christmas to all! And to all, a good night.
So, that was
Santa?
Oh my God. He was such a dick.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows